pushing it too hard. Hello, K-Bay! How are you today? Hopefully you can hear me alright. I always worry about that these days. Are you still having lots of fun in Honey Glow Woods? I think I named the DLC correctly. I am so glad to hear that you're doing good. That always makes me happy. This was an off-the-cuff, zero plans before it happened stream. So, no idea how long. I just got the urge to document some of my project. What will your stream tonight be? And good luck on the bath. If your mom's dog is anything like my dog, then they hate the bath. Like, my dog is fine with being clean, but he does not appreciate water when he has to also deal with shampoo and stuff. Oh, I forgot. Did I miss anything else over here? Does not appear so. Did I get all the way over here? I did not. Ha 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 ha. Okay, you're a little island, so you can be like that for a minute. Hello, Iron. I'm not saying this to sound demeaning or anything. This is kind of how my brain visualizes. Is that the little, like, mop looking where it looks like the head of a mop when it's got long hair? Or are those the puffballs? Shih Tzus. Because I get confused. And they're both really adorable, but they're adorable in different ways, and my brain always, always, always forgets which one is which. Or, I say which one is which. I don't even know what the other one would be called. Oh. Let's not die. That seems like a good option, not dying. Whew. Okay. Storage is going great. And we're doing this section now, so I can come from this side. Come here. Okay, now we're tackling this island, or these islands. I don't love being in the Mushroom River for this long. Between the particles and the pink fog. Nothing against pink, I just... like, that's not my complaint. My complaint is the fog, not the pink. No, those are roots. You are not. I would love to see a picture of your dog. Or your mother's dog. All dogs are the best dogs. I don't think I personally have ever met a dog that is not the best dog. Now let's get this part done first. Okay. That section's clear. Going to have to go back for air soon. If I can find my way back. Not that way. Which is now in doubt. Okay, how about over this way? Yes, okay. Phew. In where I can breathe. Okay, it looks like our cobalt has filled up. Okay, if I do to like here... Let me pause just a moment. Oh, she's adorable. I believe that is the type of dog that my brain categorizes as a puffball, not a mophead. Again, not meaning any disrespect. It's just the way the fur does in my head and my visualization of it. But also, I'm really bad sometimes at description. Hello, Cozy! How are you today? We're talking dogs. K-Bay, poke me later and I will share a picture of my mutt with you in return. And he is legitimately a mutt. Like, for years, I couldn't have a dog because I had landlords that were like, no dogs. Very rude. But during that time, my brain kind of got set on, I want a corgi. Corgis are cute. And they had other features that I really wanted. And so I was like, well, corgi's what I'm gonna get. And right about the time I moved somewhere that I could have a pet, my dad reminded me that the best pet I ever owned came from the pound. And I was like, oh, I should do that. I should check the pound. Especially because I live in a city where the pound is not, by necessity, is not a no-kill shelter. So, you know, if you can rescue an animal from that, absolutely. And legit, I wish I could rescue all of them, but in this economy, I can't do it. Not and have them survive with me. Because we'd all be starving then. So I went to the pound and looked around and fell in love with my dog. And he was smart, because he was the only one who was just standing, watching me, waiting for my attention, but not barking like crazy to get it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a well-behaved dog. And he was beautiful. And took him home. And he proved that he's more of a troublemaker than I thought he was. But he is absolutely my joy. Okay, I think maybe we've got this donut clear. Nope. Okay. I don't think there's much of anything on that island, but I will be checking before I leave the Mushroom River. And I know I'm mostly looking down, so if you're wondering why I'm calling it the Mushroom River, mushrooms! Now, the bad part of this is I am now thoroughly turned around. Oh, good. No, I'm not. Okay. Whew. I want to say pound dogs are adorable, but to date myself for a minute here, my brain wants to say it, pound puppies are adorable. Well, I would say you didn't miss much. You did and you didn't. We had a very productive Coral Island stream last night. And I got to congratulate K-Bay again. on the 100 subs. The biggest thing is, I feel like, is Winter Festival started right at the end of it. So I did the first day there, and we took home the gold on every single trivia, even though I missed a few questions. I was very proud of myself for that. Okay, you go in here. I could afford to eat. Now y'all get to see my insane storage, which has only grown. I need to give y'all the full view. Each of these is one component. This is iron. Ooh, and it needs to be filled up. That one's also full. So, it needs to be filled up. What am I saying? Needs to be added to. So we're gonna... Okay. Cobalt is full. When you have this many, you try to get them as close to each other as possible. There. Nice. Are you talking about mochis or are you talking about Ogdens? Well, I recommend the game, but one of the beautiful things about games and us is we're all different people and we all have slightly different tastes. So just because I recommend it doesn't mean it's your taste, I just mean it's good. And they've made it even better. And titanium. Almost done with this nonsense. Are you going to go back into the wild once you're done with Ogden? Or are you going to be like, oh, forget this wilds business. It's nonsense. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do that one. And while I'm over here, we're going to go visit the start of my base, which I may be redoing. Probably will be. Ah, I can breathe. Oh good, they are actually doing the cookies now. Have fun giving the bath. So this, well, this clean, this is what I'm aiming for. And what I'm working with is more like this. I think we decided I was done with the Mushroom River, though. I do have a few living pods. Down here. That I'm gonna try to run around and pick up real quick. This also gives me a chance to pick up any hiding silicon or magnesium. It's always silicon and magnesium that end up hiding from me. I have one up there, one right here. I'm gonna leave this one because it leads to a separate area that we will be cleaning soon enough. I love the sky here. But I'm not ready for that yet because I still have to finish the waterfall area. I believe I have one more life pod. Somewhere back over here. How'd I miss you? Oh, hello. We have a whole island that I missed. I'm very excited because yesterday a co-op game that I really enjoyed the demo of released, and I believe today Pal World's 1.0 update is going live. I'm excited to see what they've changed in Pal World. And I'm excited to play the co-op game in full. I see you. Okay, we got this one. Yeah, we got this one. The co-op game? No. Basically, I have plans with Kylo's to play it offline, more or less. Pow World, I might... I don't know. Not so much because I don't enjoy the idea of streaming it, more because I am going to run out of time if I stream everything I love to play. I would bump Root Trees Are Dead, but I'm enjoying that one too much too. And it's very different from what I normally play. Okay, I already got most of this. I try to spend a few hours gaming with Kylo's at least once every couple weeks, if not once a week. Okay. I'm almost done with this section. I mean, it probably doesn't look that way in general, but when I think of this section, I think of all of this back into there and around this big pillar. And I've already done all of that. Okay, we're setting up another little way station. I am impressed by y'all being able to stream and watch somebody else stream at the same time. I can't seem to do that. My brain ends up getting confused about what I'm doing. Let's keep y'all. I think Slime Rancher is a great way to kind of greet the day. I love that you can kind of see the line where my cleaning stops. Okay, let's go to my current water and food situation. I'll stop and pick you up. I'll just leave it at that. Normally you wouldn't be in the rainy, like the just rain no water stage for as long as I am. But you may notice that my terraformation index up in the top right corner is frozen. I did that purposefully because I wanted to clean the planet before any water showed up on the ground. And those little specks of white, those are ice. I'm leaving them because they will melt eventually. And I already have way too much ice stored up. Like, legitimately way too much. probably about 1 or 2 I'm going to break for food. Which would be wise, because technically I haven't eaten yet. But I only just started feeling hungry, so... Food is very important. I will do for you what I won't do for myself. Go, eat! Be good to yourself. Now, I do it to myself, I just immediately turn around and forget. I'm going to make grilled cheese, I think, today. Not sure what else. I have some air fryer vegetables I'll probably pair with it. Okay. Looking good. Oh, missed you. And you. Once I'm done here, I'll have to, well, once I'm done on Planet Prime, I'll have to figure out where I'm gonna actually live. Hmm. The resources can be really sneaky in this game. I knew I missed something. Alright, now, while I'm thinking about it, I should come get this one. Leaving that one where it is. Oh. Helps if I pay attention to my oxygen. Do you have plans for what you're going to eat, Cozy? Or is it catch as catch can? That's what I do most of the time, not sure until I actually get in the kitchen and look. I've been on a bit of a TV nostalgia kick lately. Thinking about old favorite shows and checking into some of the old shows that I never got into when I was a teen. It's been really fun. Mind you, I'm watching them and reacting and having to remind myself that I'm coming at it from a 2026 point of view, not an 80s and 90s point of view. And times were different then. Attitudes were different then. What type of shows do you like to watch, Cozy? Was that your favorite sitcom? Leverage will always be my beloved. Always, always, and forever. It satisfies too much within me to not be. But I have had some other favorites over the years as well. Yeah, I remember having a crush on Michael J. Fox back in the day. To be fair, I don't think there was... Well, I know there were people who didn't, but, you know, he was... very much a popular celebrity. And so far as I understand it, he was always a kind celebrity. I liked Moonlighting. He was the correct Teen Wolf, yes. I'm with you on that one. Even if there were aspects to that particular movie that were uncomfortable for me to watch, secondhand embarrassment is not fun. He still acts. That's what's so impressive to me. Okay, can y'all stop? Making me pick up more. I saw a little skit or something he did with Harrison Ford to bring some awareness. About Parkinson's and the grace they both had was just lovely. Okay. I got to see one of the Star Wars original trilogy movies in the theaters. Return of the Jedi, I believe it was. Now, I was like 5. I didn't know much, but I did get to see it. And I can remember a couple years back, because I was very, very much not against watching Star Wars, but because of the time period I watched it in my life, even though it wasn't childish, it felt childish. Because I associated it with being a child. Okay, I very clearly have to go deal with storage. And a couple years back, a friend of mine basically showed me showed me the new ones. Like, not the prequels, but the sequels. And I had a moment in those shows where character stuff really hit me, and I haven't been able to watch it since. Now, were you also Star Wars or Star Trek, or were you just Star Wars? I was more Star Trek, but like you, I also enjoyed both. You're more dedicated than I am. My favorite has always been Deep Space Nine. Gave me a lot to think about as a teenager. Which, it's my opinion that good science fiction should do that. Give you a lot to think about. Alright, I think we can remove this. Oh, you're still... Okay. I'll wait. Which one? Deep Space Nine? My stomach is starting to wrap around my spine searching for food. So what I'm going to do is finish out this area and then end the stream and make food. Alien the movie? The horror movie specifically? That one taught me to very much appreciate Sigourney Weaver. I was more of a Terminator 2 person. Terminator was good, but give me Sarah Connor in the sequel. What was the one they came out with a few years ago? That had Sarah Connor back, but they allowed her to actually age gracefully. It was like Dark Horizon or something like that. I need to watch that one. Looking at how much debris is left, I'm gonna guess I'm streaming till about 1:30. It was dark something or other. Dark Fate. That's what it was. Terminator Dark Fate. I don't know if the reviews are good or bad. Don't really care either. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna get rid of that and that. I'm gonna take those. Get rid of those. Take those. Get rid of those and those. And that. My storage is just insanity. And I kinda love it. Another TV show I really loved was Quantum Leap. Aspects of it have not aged well, but it will forever hold a soft space in my heart. I think personally that it's very good and important to recognize that your favorite shows from like your childhood, your teen years, whatever, may not age as gracefully as you would like. So you can see their flaws, but you can still enjoy them. Like, it doesn't make you a bad person if you enjoy something that has not aged as gracefully as you wish it would have. Alright. Let me go. Okay, we're looking good over here. So it's really just right over there at this point. A little bit right there, but... maybe I was a little confused about how long it would take me. I'm not seeing debris. Okay. So now the last steps of getting... Oh, no. I want to keep those. There. Okay, the last steps of finishing an area is getting set up for the next area. So we're gonna start by coming over here. Because this is one of the next areas we're doing. So I'm gonna at least get some of it set up. Actually, no, we're not. I know which area we're doing. And it is not that one. guess we'll start here. And because it's not too far away yet, while we clean up this side of the lava, we're gonna keep that as the base. And then we'll move into basically right over there once we're done on this side of the lava. But for now, I think it's time for me to finish up the stream. I may do a little bit more this afternoon. I don't know. These Planet Crafter streams specifically are very... Now I'm turned around. There we go. Very impulsive, just to kind of document my progress. Oh, have I gone up there yet? Okay, we're gonna eat my cookie because I'm getting to the point of being... Well, no. It looks like I have not been up here. Can't believe I almost forgot this area. I love how far you can see. I don't blame you. It's... In all three of those areas, Mochi's, Ogden's, and Victor's, I found that as I got really close to unlocking their ranch, I was ready for it. What are you gonna do with Ogden's ranch? That looks like something to me. Oh, we still have that base on. Yeah, I missed something here. Or I didn't, and it's a chest. Oh, look, it's a chest. Okay, well, we can get rid of this. Welcome back, K-Bay. I was just saying I have finished up this area and my stomach is now hunting around my spine for food. So my plan is to end the stream very shortly and go make myself a grilled cheese or two. I may or may not be back at this later today because these streams are always off the, no great plan or anything. They're just part of the project so that I can document it. But we've got set up over there now. We'll check storage when I come back, but I think it's important to feed myself at least once a day, right? So I'm gonna go. Y'all have a wonderful day, and if I don't stream Planet Crafter later, then maybe I will at least see y'all during my Ooblet stream. And even if not, please take care, have a wonderful day. Y'all are both glorious. Thanks for joining me in this. Bye-bye.